In the first round of the 1973 draft, the Colts selected quarterback Bert Jones of LSU. And 2 years later, he led them to the first of 3 consecutive AFC Eastern Division titles. From 1975 to 1977, Jones was perhaps the man most responsible for creating Bedlam in Baltimore. He was certainly an intelligent and talented quarterback, but more than his physical gifts, it was his guts that ignited the Colts. Here's a look at a man who earned a well-deserved reputation as one of the fiercest competitors in Colts history.
I always played with fire. I mean, I was there to win, and I was there to do whatever it took. I was very confident in my abilities to know what to do on the football field, knowing where to go with the ball, knowing how to utilize your players so that 11 men become a team. I was a very good football player, and I take pride in that, and that's not boasting, but I was good.
First and goal at the Miami 8-yard line. Jones wants to throw, quick release, looking, fires, end zone, touchdown to Carr. Oh, what a throw from Bert Jones.
I could throw as well, if not better, than anybody there was. And, you know, it was an advantage for the Baltimore Colts to have me being mobile. I had to do that because it added a dimension to our team that was offensive to teams. Because it was something that they had to play for. When I ran, it broke down everything else. So I did it, 1, because I was good at it, 2, because we needed it. If I had a major shortcoming is that I didn't tolerate other people not knowing what they should be doing. Consequently, I wasn't always that patient. Sometimes when someone made a mental error, it was not in my game plan for someone not to know what to do. You have to be demanding to win. You know, you can't win with lackadaisical attitudes. You can't win with blasé attempts at playing. You have to be intense, and you have to play to win. Every person in this country on Sunday is watching to see how you do and to see how your team performs. And it was my job to make that team perform well. And I was very intense in my work. I studied at it, and I worked hard at it. I was intense, and I intentionally intimidated people. I mean, I was kind of off the wall. But that's me. I mean, what can I say? I'm not going to apologize for being very high-strung on the football field. I never did, and I never will. I enjoyed playing the game, and I played to win. And every play was the play for me. I probably was foolish at it in a lot of times, in that I would take on somebody when I should probably have avoided them. Every football player in the National Football League is just one play away from the last play of his career. So why worry about it? Just get it. I broke 4 ribs in the left side of my rib cage 7 weeks in a row. Every week I broke my ribs. Every week we'd go in at halftime and x-ray them to make sure they weren't poking any lungs. Every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of that year, I slept in a chair. I played with an AC separation that should have either been operated on or been in a sling for 2 or 3 months because it's a loose floating joint that feels like there's a knife sticking in it. Now, I look back on it and say, well, it's probably stupid. But at the time, playing football was what I wanted to do. They paid me to play. And I was going to play until I couldn't play.
Yeah, very, very severely hurting Bert Jones. He's going to go back in there and give it another try. In a standard pro set, Carr wide right, Dowdy wide left, the hurting Jones yanks it away, wants to throw, looking to set up, has a little time, fires, and it's caught by Carr. You have seen and we have watched, and I hope you have enjoyed one of the guttiest performances by a professional quarterback. It's been my pleasure to watch in many, many years.
Yeah, I was inspirational, and I played inspired, and I think people respected my play because of it. They thought I was crazy at times, but that craziness projected into trying to win football. I played with intensity at whatever level. I felt like I was pretty energetic about the game, and I played with fire. And someone punched me, they better be ready, because I was the kind of guy that was going to punch them back. I think when they rang the bell, I came out fighting. And when they knocked me out, I laid down fighting. And that's about the way it works. I think that over the 10 years of playing professional football, I look back with really no remorse. I mean, we would all love to have played longer, and I broke my neck and I had to quit. But I was the best football player I could be at all times. And I did all that I could to promote good football play from our teammates. And so I look back with satisfaction.